Attack dogs are trained for amphibious scouting and light combat. Their attack is lethal to most infantry. They can detect disguised enemy units as well. Their special ability is a deafening bark that paralyzes enemy infantry within earshot. Peacekeepers are shotgun-wielding frontline infantry who can knock enemy infantry to the ground whilst in close quarters. Their special ability is to switch to using a riot shield, which provides added defense whilst allowing them to close the distance with their foes. Javelin soldiers carry portable missile launchers effective against enemy armor and aircraft. Their special ability is to switch to laser-guided mode, in which it takes longer to acquire a target, but grants a much faster firing rate. Though defenseless against enemy units, engineers can capture neutral or enemy structures on land or at sea. They can also repair your damaged structures. Their special ability is to set up a first aid tent, which causes any of your infantry units in the vicinity to gradually recover from injuries. While spies are unarmed, they can disguise themselves as other infantry and attempt to sneak into enemy bases on land or sea. Enemy scouts can break their disguise. They can infiltrate structures, causing the enemy base to suffer various consequences. Spies can also bribe enemy units near them to join your cause, for a fee. Special Agent Tanya is our finest commando. She can easily dispatch enemy infantry with her pistols and eliminate structures and vehicles with her explosives. Tanya is a remarkable swimmer too. Her special ability is the time belt, which instantly transports her back in time several moments and can get her out of harm's way. Prospectors are amphibious resource-collecting vehicles. They are unarmed and need to be protected. Their special ability is to unpack into command hubs. Other structures may then be built nearby. This conversion is irreversible, yet essential for expanding to new locations. Riptide ACVs are all-terrain assault transports, with room for several infantry as well as a mounted machine gun for protection. Riptides are more powerful at sea, where they can attack using torpedoes as well as their gun. They are useful for rushing infantry behind enemy lines. Multi-gunner IFVs are quick and versatile jack-of-all-trade vehicles that automatically switch weapons, depending on which infantry unit is riding inside. Their stock weapon is an anti-air, anti-surface rocket launcher, though they can be specialized to repair vehicles, counter enemy infantry, and more. Guardian tanks are armed with main guns that work well against most vehicles and structures. These tanks can even crush enemy infantry. Their special ability is to switch to a targeting laser that reduces the armor of an enemy, making it more vulnerable to attack. Athena Cannons are mobile artillery units linked to our space defense network. They can pinpoint targets from long range, causing a proton beam to fire down from orbit. Their special ability is the Aegis Shield, a barrier that temporarily protects the Athena Cannon and nearby units. Athena Cannons cannot act while the shield is up. Mirage Tanks automatically camouflage themselves as innocuous objects while immobile. They can devastate surface targets with their Spectrum cannons. Their special ability is to switch on a device that makes nearby forces invisible to the enemy. Mirage Tanks cannot camouflage or fire in this mode. Mobile construction vehicles are amphibious mobile HQs. Though unarmed, they are the focal point of Allied military operations. They can unpack into construction yards which build all Allied structures. Do whatever it takes to protect these facilities. Vindicators are close support bombers effective against enemy vehicles. They must reload at an airbase between bombing runs. They have a special ability that lets them quickly return to base to rearm and repair when needed. Apollo Fighters are air superiority jets, armed with rapid-fire cannons that can tear enemy aircraft to bits. Their special ability is to quickly return to their airbase to reload and repair as necessary. Pryor Copters are special support units which can freeze targets. Frozen units cannot act and are highly vulnerable to attack. The Cryocopter's special ability is the Shrink Beam, which temporarily reduces a target in size, making it less powerful and easily crushed. Sentry bombers are well-armored flying infantry transports that can carpet bomb enemy bases to dust. They must rearm back at an airbase between bombing runs, at which time they can pick up more infantry to paradrop behind enemy lines. The Allied Navy employs specially trained dolphins armed with sonic weapons for scouting the seas and intercepting enemy ships. Dolphins have the special ability to jump up and out of water to avoid dangerous situations. Hydrofoils are swift vessels that can quickly cut through enemy aircraft using their rapid-fire autocannons. Their special ability is to switch to using a weapon jammer, which prevents targeted foes from attacking. Assault destroyers are sturdy amphibious warships armed with heavy cannons effective against armored targets. Instead of using their main guns, they can activate their black hole armor, which automatically draws incoming fire directed at nearby friendly forces. Aircraft carriers are powerful naval artillery platforms, which can neutralize enemy installations from a safe distance. Their combat drones automatically return to rearm between bombing runs. Carriers can also launch the Blackout missile, which deactivates vehicles or structures caught in its blast.